All right, toy fans. So we are looking at some of Jazwares. Now, I've had Jazware stuff before. I was getting Jazware stuff when I was getting Fortnite. They had the 6-inch line, which I absolutely loved. I pretty much have most of those. Then Hasbro took over. But the Jazwares also had the 3 3/4 inch or 4-inch action figures, which I have a lot of those as well. Really enjoyed those. Very similar in some aspects to Spin Masters, which had the DC license for a while, but that was Jazwares with their, Fortnite line there. Now, Jazwares also has, oh man, multiple different IPs, including I think they had for a while they had Roblox, which my kid I think has a bunch of those, and I'm trying to remember what else they had. They might even have the Skibbity Toilet license right now. I honestly I can't tell you. But one of the things that we've talked about on this channel was the Builder BLDR, which it's Builder, but it's Builder. And it's let's build something new. So they have their own Lego compatible or major brand compatible, the big L compatible brick, plate, interconnecting block set, whatever. They've got their own product, and we've looked at a bunch of the sets that were like the Builder City, Builder. There was like a Builder Forest, Builder City, Builder Medieval, Builder Sports, and Builder Space, and we've looked at all of those, and they're little poly bags of parts, weapons, really good stuff. But we've also looked at, I think, at Hello Kitty, which that was a pretty solid build. And I have a Squishables set that we'll be looking at here pretty soon. So, but I was looking, I was like, I kind of wonder if there's new stuff out. There's a few things, not a lot on the builder in here, but I figured let's give them a chance. We need to talk about all these companies, to be quite honest. So they've got a Care Bears Grumpy Bear set. This is a 7-inch buildable articulated figure. Let's take a look at this one. I should get this one for my wife. She would love this. She liked Care Bears. I say it because I'm like, oh, she's grumpy. No, she's not grumpy, but she liked Care Bears quite a bit. This would have been one that I would have wanted Grumpy Bear because I liked the underdog aspect of the Bears, and he was definitely the underdog. So there is some posability to it. It looks like they have almost like a ball joint on the arms. Possibly a swivel at the neck, maybe swivels at the legs. Looks like a ball joint on the tail. Yeah, but here's the thing, it's not that posable. It reminds me a lot. So we had I think Brickcraft, and I didn't get it. I went back to find it down the road, and it was already gone. But excuse me, Brickcraft had a Valentine bear that was a articulated bear set, kind of like this. And I was like, hey, that'd be kind of cool. And I thought about it, but I was like, I don't really have the money. And that one I think was like $20, $25. This one is 419 pieces. Now 7 inches is about yay tall, so it's a substantial figure. But that one's running $29.99. I feel like we're kind of paying for license. It looks like printed parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then there's a heart on the butt. So 7 printed pieces. Here's the thing. It's not bad. I don't know. I'm not big on Care Bears. That's not really my thing, but I think it looks cool. The only other thing that I saw was new. Now, this is one that I've seen show up on Amazon, and this is one that I plan on getting. I could really use this. And what it is it is a Squishmallows. It is the skate park. Look at that. I love this crown, a very nice kind of nod and wink to Basquiat, Jean-Michel Basquiat. If you know, you know. But there's some printed pieces in here. Of course, the Squishmallow. You've got this graffiti piece over here. That looks like a tile over here. Pretty cool piece. Interestingly enough, so the skateboard, it looks like you put the skateboard together. That's a little odd, in my opinion. But, I mean, it works, I guess. I mean, you probably have to have it larger for this particular figure. But, I mean, I've seen these being used as signs before. Like, we use something very similar to create the sign for the skate shop from Lumabricks. So, it kind of, makes sense. Makes sense. You got Maui, which is a pineapple. And you've got like a street light and a tree here. Very simple tree. Kind of a backdrop and a half pipe. It's like maybe a rail. There's not a lot here. Not a lot here, but that's not a bad thing. I like the colors. I think it's fun. It's pretty fly. I would honestly like, I want to get the Lumabrick Skate Park when it comes out. I don't know where I'd put it at this point. But I would incorporate this somehow into the city. And I actually have, where'd I put it? I've got someone sold a mock on eBay, which is this right here. So it's a little half pipe with a guy with a skateboard. Again, all bright green skate. I don't understand this allure for like lime green skateboards. I don't think I've ever in my years had a lime green skateboard. I've had black and orange. I've had wood grain. I've had hot pink. I've had a green. It's like a turquoise print. That was my creature board. Element board, I think, was like yellow with like some wood grain stuff in it. So I've never had a lime green skateboard, but I'm thinking about like Spider-Man, Polybag said had a green skateboard. That thing had a green skateboard. This has a green skateboard. It's like, it's the rarity. Like, we don't often see in the world. I could walk into Zumiez or like my Denton, Denton Skate Company. And I don't think I'm ever really going to see a lime green skateboard. I can't even think of a Tony Hawk board that's green. Those are the cheaper end boards. I just, not something I think you see very often. Lime green skateboard. But that seems to be every building company's allure. Hey, let's make it lime green. Kids will love lime green. Oh, gosh, sheesh. What about orange? What about brown? Just make it a brown skateboard. I don't know. I digress. The lime green is kind of like, really? But this is something I probably would actually get, and I mean it's cheap. There's not a lot to it. I don't even think there's that many pieces. Does it have a piece count on there? 125 pieces, which interesting. The set I'm about to put together is I think 128. Now that set was $9.99 that I just bought. This one is $12.99. So I feel like they're kind of going up in price, but couple bucks, I could be fine with that. 15, sure. I think outside of the 15 range, I might start questioning it for the piece count for this, to be quite honest. Especially with it not being the actual big L. So, I don't know. But, I mean, I would totally get behind it, honestly. I probably will order this here pretty soon. So, I happen to like this one a lot. Outside of that, nothing else. There was an advent calendar. There's a multi-pack of Squishmallows, Hello Kitty, Kurami's Haunted House. But a lot of this we've already seen. So a lot of this is, at this point it's on discount because we have already seen them. Some of these are sold out. This is the set that I just got. So I think right now these are the two brand new sets that are kind of out. Not quite sure on this one. This one I will definitely get because I can incorporate that into the city. I just might not be incorporating that. The Squishmallows might become like sign pieces instead down the road. So, yeah, that's all I got on that one. Hey, listen, if you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. You can be alerted anything comes from me to you. Like this video, it helps YouTube know what you like, what I'm making. Hey, comment down below which one of these two would you get. I mean, here's the thing: the Grumpy Bear. It's a pretty cool set. I'm not gonna deny it. It's a cool set. I think for me though, the skate park is definitely a must. But I also have kind of a weird allure to skateboards, anyways, because I still skate. So there you go. That kind of sums it up right there, right? All right. Hey, thank you all for showing up. I appreciate you so much. And again, hopefully this will kind of help you in your decision making on whatever you're wanting to make it, and kind of give you good news of things that are coming up. Maybe you hadn't heard of Builder. It is compatible with Lego. They're really, really good. I definitely like them quite a bit. So yeah, that's all I got. Hey, I love you all. Jesus loves you more. There's nothing you can do about it. Good luck with the build and happy brick hunting.